Welcome back, guys. In this lecture we are going to work on the folder structure for our front end. So everything will be in the SRC only. Outside of the SRC we are not going to do any changes. Always whatever the files and folders you want to add it into your front end, that should be present in the SRC only. So let's expand the SRC and see what we have. So we have app.js, index.css, index.js. So these three are main things. You can ignore these two things now. So app.js will be our parent component, index.css will be our style sheet, and index.js will be the one and only JS file. Of course, components also JS file. This will be the root level. Yeah. So now in the SRC, first I am going to create the pages folder. And then if you have any repeatable things, you just need to put that in the components folder. Pages are nothing but the screens, and then you have the components. And the next thing will be state management. For the state management we will be using the Redux and Redux toolkit, and for that I'll just write the name Redux. So whatever the files and folders which are related to the state management, that will be added in this Redux folder. And then for the styling purpose, anyhow we are using the entity, but entity is just for the components. For the internet styling I am going to use the style sheets folder. Style sheets. Okay. Everything is looking good. Components, pages, style sheets, Redux. So if you want to have any images, you can create a new folder called as the assets. That's up to you. Right now we are good. Now let's go and create some sample pages in the pages folder. First one is even in the pages also, for every page I am going to have a new folder, that is login register. The reason why we are having a new folder for every page is if you have any nested components, or if you have any huge code base in a single component, you can separate it to the child components and you can have it in this folder only. So in always pages folder you will be having a root file called as the index.js. So in every pages folder you will be having this index.js, and if you have any child components present in the registration page, you are going to have that here, like form heading, form, submit button, and all those stuff. So don't create register.js, login.js directly. So try to have a unique folder for every page. In that page create a file index.js. Now let's have RFCE register. Go to the login, index.js, RFCE register. Perfect. So now we got two different pages. So components we can create it later, Redux we can create it later. So first, to test these pages are working properly or not, we need to have the React Router DOM. So let me install the React Router DOM. npm I React Router DOM. So along with the React Router DOM, let me install other npm modules also. So React Router DOM will be for the routing purpose, entity for designing the components, Axios for making the HTTP request to the server, and then what we are left with, Redux, React Redux, as well as Redux.js toolkit. I'm not sure whether this is correct or not. Let me cross check. Redux toolkit npm @reduxjs/toolkit @reduxjs/toolkit. Yeah, I'm right. Toolkit. So we got the router, we got the HTTP, UI framework, state management, what we are left with. Yeah, for formatting the times and dates, we need the moment. And for making the payments, we need React Stripe checkout. React Stripe checkout. So if you need any other libraries or npm modules, we will install it later. So right now these are enough. Press enter. So it will install all these npm modules one by one. So once these are done, I am going to create the routes for the login and registration in the app.js. So let me put enter here. Yeah, so now I am going to write import browser router from React Router DOM. Along with this, we need routes and route. Yeah, so get rid of this h1 because we need to have our own routes now. And go to the pages and create one more page, that is home, because in the localhost 3000 we are going to render the home only. Index.js rfce home. Perfect. So the installation is also done. Let me restart the server. npm start. Let's close everything apart from app.js. Yeah, so get rid of this div, or else if you want to keep it, that's up to you, but I want to have the browser router. Yeah, so in this browser router, again we need to have the routes. Route, the first one will be empty slash, which is nothing but the localhost 3000. So in this route I am going to render the home page. Then I am going to have the login. And then I'll be having the register. Instead of sign up, let me have register. Perfect. So let's close these routes, and also let's close the browser router. Oh, I think it's already closed. Yep. So we are done with the code base. I think we need to import these home, login and register components. Home, sorry, not from components, it's from pages. Yeah, pages/home, pages/login, pages/register. Done. You can see no errors in the terminal. I think we are good to execute now. Let me close this. Yeah, I am just zooming it out 500%. Here you can see, so in the localhost 3000 I got the home page. Let me go to the login, register, and then sorry, why in the login we have the register? Go to the login once. Oh, in the login I kept the register component. Sorry for that. Go to the register, what I have. Yeah, here it is. Perfect. Yeah, in the login now I got the login. And then go to the register. Perfect. So all the pages are working properly, and we also got the React router setup into our application. So in the next lecture we are going to work on the creating the style sheets as well as the entity demo. Thank you.